Big shout out to commenter Dale Duran on my video about Perona being a great navigator, because they do point out something very interesting that was contested for a long time. But Perona does get an upgrade from the post time skip that she could not do in the pre time skip, suggesting that she does get a significant amount of devil fruit development over that time period. And that is, she can now fly in her corporeal form, which she could not do previously in the pre-time skip. In order to fly as if she were a ghost, she would need to obtain an incorporeal form by astral projecting her spirit, I suppose, out of her main body. This then allowed her to fly around and pass through walls. However, in the post-time skip, she can just do that normally. We don't know if she could pass through walls in her corporeal state, but she can at least fly. Why this is so interesting, too, is that this is the exact opposite of what Brook's upgrade is in the post-time skip. Because during the course of the time skip, Brook discovers while he's on tour that he can astral project using the powers of the revive fruit. However, where this differs from Perona is that, unlike Perona, he can actually affect the living beings that he passes through, freezing them in the process, whereas Perona, she couldn't do anything. So that in itself is very interesting. Another interesting thing is that when Brook astral projects, the projection that he emits is that of a little green ghost, which differs from Perona, because Perona has her full body on display when she used to astral project. Brook's is significantly different. And much like Perona, he can pass through walls as well. I do find it interesting seeing as how we're introducing them at the same time in Thriller Bark, but it's very funny how they've developed on a similar stream, despite having two totally different devil fruits. But that's just something that was pointed out by the commenter, and that's something that I thought of too, thanks to their comment. So big shout out to them. But with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and tell your friends about Polypede Works.